How to master clipping masks in Photoshop layers. Imagine being able to add textures, shadows, or colors to your artwork without messing up the original image. Clipping masks are the secret tool that makes this possible. They let you control where effects appear by using the transparency of a base layer. This means you can work non-destructively and keep your project neat and flexible. To get started, make sure your layers are in the right order. The layer you want to use as the shape or mask should be below the layer you want to clip. For example, if you want to add a texture to a shape, place the shape layer at the bottom and the texture layer above it. Then, create the clipping mask. You can do this by holding down the Alt key on Windows or the Option key on Mac and clicking between the two layers in the Layers panel. Alternatively, right-click on the top layer and select Create Clipping Mask from the menu. When you do this, the top layer will indent with a small arrow pointing down, showing it is clipped to the layer below. Once your clipping mask is active, you can paint, add textures, or apply effects on the clipped layer. The changes will only show up where the base layer has pixels. This makes it easy to add shading or color variations without affecting the rest of your artwork. If you want to add more detail, you can stack multiple clipping masks. For example, one layer might add shadows, another highlights, and a third texture, all clipped to different shapes or areas. This keeps your workflow organized and allows for easy adjustments later. You can also combine clipping masks with layer masks for even more control. Layer masks let you hide or reveal parts of a layer selectively, giving you fine-tuned editing options. For example, you might clip a texture to a shape and then use a layer mask to erase parts of the texture for a more natural look. Playing with blending modes and opacity on clipped layers can create interesting effects. For instance, changing the blending mode to soft light or overlay can blend textures smoothly into your artwork. Lowering opacity can make effects more subtle, giving your piece a more polished finish. Clipping masks are especially useful for text effects. Place a texture or image layer above your text, clip it, and the texture will only show inside the text. This creates dynamic typography that stands out. You can also use clipping masks for complex compositions, combining multiple textures and effects on different layers for a rich, layered look. Remember, clipping masks are a non-destructive way to add details and effects. They let you experiment freely without altering your original artwork. Practice creating clipping masks with different layers, textures, and blending modes. Over time, you'll find it becomes second nature to control your layers precisely. In summary, mastering clipping masks means understanding how the base layer controls the visible area of the clipped layers. Use shortcuts or the right-click menu to create them quickly. Stack multiple clipped layers for detailed effects, and combine them with layer masks for even more control. Adjust blending modes and opacity to get the look you want. Whether you're working on illustrations, textures, or text effects, clipping masks are an essential part of your digital art toolkit. Practice these steps, and you'll be creating cleaner, more professional-looking artwork in no time.